Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Liberty Flames, taking on another SEC team, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Ball handed off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The shotgun running play call. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
The pocket breaking down. Makes a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing, and the job he's now doing in the NFL. You go back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. And the tailback's got it again. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's no good. He missed it. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Off the 52-yard miss, the offense will take over at their 35. Gives it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Spinning out of the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Tackled, but 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Flames begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's moving out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. It's a shotgun run call. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs and stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
And the Spartans looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. That's reeled in. It's Williams.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Gets the first and still running. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense showing a bunch formation now. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Got him. He's sacked. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. We expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The sure hands. It's Smith. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw again. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The Spartans will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. And the Spartans pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Ball back at the 6th or 2nd and goal after that loss. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And the Flames come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, review the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short of the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. It's a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Can he get there on the ground? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Spartans will kick this deep to begin the second half. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 43, but that's a good return and good starting field position. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Flames will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Tuggle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Receiver in motion now. On the run, it's Williams. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Stopped right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the Flames looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Flames. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. Collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Looking to throw again. Rifles this football to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way. Touchdown, Spartans on the scoop and score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the upright. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. The Liberty offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Fighting off the defender.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Tuggle. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. And the Flames come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And Chris, you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Shalik Calhoun, Terrell Worthy, Malik McDowell, what a great tradition. And today, he's living up to that.
Looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands, it's Williams. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage.
That's the end of the third
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Heading for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Because it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's got it again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Sparty. Strong game by this quarterback. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the extra point up and good makes it a three-score game, up 17 during the fourth. Getting set to kick the ball off now. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Makes the catch. It's Tuggle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So
we'll take a deep shot. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on the 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Tuggle. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Extending the play now. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36. The Flames come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. At the 30 now. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And the Spartans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things that they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Michigan State Spartans.